Let's brutally rate every lip oil that I've tried. And I promise you guys I have more than this, so let me know if you want a part 2. Let's start with the iconic Viral Dior lip oil. Now, I used to be so obsessed with this formula. It was very thick and nourishing and it had the perfect amount of pigment. However, I do think this triggered like eczema on my upper lip due to an ingredient, so I don't use it anymore. I also found that there are just better ones on the market. And this is just so expensive and I've never like repurchased it. Next we have these Rare Beauty lip oils. Now I do not use these to hydrate my lips. I just use these as lip tints, and as a lip tint they work so great. They literally compare to my Korean ones, which I love, but as a lip oil, this is not a lip oil, and I swear to God they only released that so they could just get more sales. These Kosas ones are not bad in any way, but they're just too thin and pigmented for my liking. For this one, it just comes down to personal preference. Same with the Merit, it's way too thin and pigmented for my liking, and I don't like how small the applicator is. This one though dries out my lips so much, and I've had the same problem with the clear versions. Okay, this Tier one I have a problem with. I've been using this and every time it's created like a layer of film on my lips. And it just like separates. I have to peel it off. It makes my lips all peely and I don't like that feeling, so I don't recommend this. This one by Kylie is also not my favorite. The formula is too thin and jelly-like. It literally feels like a hair gel and not a lip oil. This Tom Ford is absolutely not worth $60, and that's all I have to say. Like, just do not spend your money. Unless you like its pretty packaging, because honestly it's so pretty. I am not gonna lie, it's like really pretty on the lips, but besides that, it's $60, so that should scare you off. I wanted to include these Tower 28 ones because they feel so much like a lip oil, but I love the pigment. I love how hydrating these are and nourishing to the lips, but I think these are advertised as a lip gloss, but these are just amazing and I love them. All I have to say about the Summer Fridays ones is I like their balms a lot better. These are the same where it's too thin and too much pigment, so I don't like that. And these have dried out my lips. The Clarins one is so good, but why is the smell so strong? Whenever I use this, I get a headache because of how strong the smell is for me. And you guys know I'm very sensitive to smell, so this is a pass just because of that. I love this Fenty Melon Lip Oil just because the lid hasn't cracked yet like my cherry ones, and the formula for this is amazing. It's so nourishing and thick and hydrating to my lips. It's just perfect. And I love to put this on like before makeup or before bed. I love the e.l.f. lip oils as well. I have a lot more in my bags and stuff, but these are just the shades I have with me now. They're so nourishing as well, and I think they have the perfect amount of pigment. And because they're thick, I find like the milky pigments that I would usually have a problem with to be like fine on my lips. Like they don't leave any flakes or anything. So I do not have a problem with these. And they're so affordable. I like the NYX one as well, but the smell is kind of strong. It does have a nice pigment and it leaves a really pretty finish on your lips. I'm just going to put it on. And it has that iconic lip oil applicator, which I love. This is overall a great choice. Not a fan of the green cap though. Like, I love these Etude House lip oils, but beware that these do leave a tint. This formula is honestly what I expected the Rare Beauty one to be like because it was kind of like a lip tint, but it's advertised as a lip oil. But these are such a great pick, and I think the packaging is so cute. This is like a Jill Stewart Lip Serum lip oil. It's really thick and nourishing, and it's so glossy and shiny, but you probably won't be able to find this in the US. Such a pretty option though, and it has a nice amount of glitter. It feels so nice. I love this stuff. This Haus Labs lip oil is also a great choice. It's not as thick as like the Fenty one, but it's not as thin as like the Merit and Summer Fridays. I feel like it's a good balance between the both, and the pigment is perfect. These Saie lip oils are perfect in my opinion. They are so nourishing but have the perfect amount of pigment. Everyone complains about the smell, but I don't smell anything. So I love these and 100% recommend. Lastly, I have this Too Faced Lip Oil Jelly. This is the only shade I have and probably the only shade I'm going to buy because I don't like how the others have glitter in it. But I love this stuff. It's seriously so hydrating and smells like candy. And it's the same thing with the Haus Labs one where it's not as thick as like the Dior one, but it's not as thin as Summer Friday. So it's like the perfect in between. Love this stuff though, and it's so cute. Okay, that's it. Let me know what makeup product I should do next.